Our goal is to use a website and summarize the information. Previous to using Google Write in websites, I used to have to copy and paste the information into a Google Doc, and then I was able to highlight from there. So using Google Read and Write, I'm going to activate it right up here. So if it doesn't show up, you just activate it and the little menu shows up. The key thing that I want to show you today is how to take information from a website so that we can organize it and put it into a summary paragraph. There's two ways that you could organize your information. Number one, you could go through and find information that is important to understanding 3 things that you would need to know about Rick Hansen. So for example, the very first thing that I'm going to try is I'm just going to highlight important points about Rick Hansen. So I'm going to choose a color. Let's choose pink or purple. So reading through, just reading through some of these important things he has accomplished. As you may know, I've already worked on Rick Hansen. I talked about him before and presented to you information. So I'm using the same website and I'm just finding important information about Rick Hansen. Things that are important to understanding who he is, okay? So when I highlight those, it's collecting them. So this is strategy number 1 in terms of what I'm looking for or what I'm highlighting is just important points about Rick Hansen. Now what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to hit, because I've gone through and I've highlighted, for example, everything that I need to know about Rick Hansen that is important. So I'm going to hit this button right here before I exit from this website. And what this is going to do is it's going to collect. Now I use pink and purple and only pink and purple. So I want to make sure that I only collect those colors. I'm sure if you didn't use any other colors, it would collect it. Now what you've got here is I've got the website and it links it right there. And I've got all the points from that website that I highlighted. I could even rename this Man in Motion website notes on Rick Hansen so that I can find it again. It should be in my recents. Okay, so when you use those highlights, it can help you collect the information from a website. But what if, before I've done this, I'm going to try and see if I can delete those. They'll stay in that Google Doc. But what if, before I go in there, that I have an idea of the 3 points that I want to make, and what I want to do is summarize it for those 3 points and find them. So say, for example, I've read through all the articles, and what I want to do is I want to find what happened to Rick. I want to find out about the Man in Motion tour, because that's what he was most recognized for. And then I want to find out what he did after. So I'm going to choose 3 different colors. So I know based on my summary paragraph organizer, I need to have 3 points. If I have those ahead of time, then I can go back through my articles and I can say, okay, so this is what happened in the beginning. And I'm going to make that yellow. If I want to look at my next point, it's about the Man in Motion tour. Then I'm going to make that a different point. And the third part is what happened after it. And I'm going to use this color. Then when I go to put them together, I'm going to select all 4 just to make sure I get them. Then what I've got is multiple documents from a couple websites where I've got my points organized, and I can use the evidence from all of those websites to piece together what I want to say about those points. So this is what we're going to try, is we're going to look at using Google Read and Write within a website to collect information and then use that information for our points, our evidence, and then to put into our own words in our explanation what this point means or why it's significant.